Hi, it's Maggie, the Irish Gypsy, here to bring you your January 2018 general readings. Thank you so much for joining us here today, and welcome to any newcomers that may be with us for the first time, and welcome to the new year, though I am recording these in the last week of December. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and all your support, feedback, and comments. Keep them coming. You guys are great. And always thank you to my regular clients and my new clients as well for continuing to keep me so busy and fulfilled with personal one-on-one readings. Always an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you for the opportunity to do so. And if any of you out there are interested in any personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, you can click on you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on the About button for more information and my contact details. You can also find my contact info attached to the description of every video that I post. I do a wide variety of readings in every main life sector. Particularly popular this time of the year are the 6 and 12-month overviews that I do, which you can order any time of the year, but a lot of people like to end the year and begin a new year with them. It's a pretty intensive, complex spread that I do, which looks at all the energies coming into your life in all the main areas of your life over a 6 or 12-month period, depending on which option you choose. I feel like my hair is all weird today. So you might want to think about purchasing one of those for yourself or as a gift for friends, family, or loved ones. Turnaround time for personal readings is usually pretty quick, as I do readings full-time 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. I can usually get back to you within the same day or 24 hours of your initial contact with more information. And scheduling is anywhere from a few days upwards of a couple of weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time or so. We can set up a reading for you live or recorded. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. For those of you who are just looking for a really quick answer to a really fast question or two, maybe you have a decision you need to make on the fly, or you want to take a look at a relationship or something else where you're not looking for too deep or complex an answer, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo under Irish Gypsy. That link is also with my contact information. Instantgo is a smartphone app. You can find me on there. If you just have, it puts me at your fingertips basically 24/7, assuming I'm not otherwise occupied or sleeping, of course. You can choose the one question, one answer option, or you can open it up for a short little reading via text. They also have a video chat option as well. It's fast answers to fast questions. Again, if you're not looking for the longer, more complex or intensive readings, you just need a quick answer to a quick question or two, you can also find me under Irish Gypsy on the smartphone app Instantgo. So all of that information you can see by clicking on the About button or just looking at the description bar on the videos that I post as well. So moving right into this, make sure, as always, to check your rising and your moon sign videos as well for additional clarity and resonation. Because it's a general reading, there's lots of you watching. It's going to mean different things to different people, of course, although the energy remains the same no matter what area of your life it resonates in. So this reading is for the air sign of Libra for January 2018. Let us see what this first month of our beautiful new year has in store for our Librans. Libra, January 2018. Hasn't 2017 gone by in the blink of an eye? Okay, Libra, January 2018, we have the Devil, followed by the Lovers. We have the Three of Cups, followed by the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Sun, followed by the World. We have Temperance, followed by the Four of Swords. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance for January 2018 is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, Libra, you've got a lot of major arcana cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're all paired together too. So it looks like January is going to be a pretty powerful, significant month for you, potentially. It looks like there may be some endings of something, and I feel like that something, it could be a soulmate or passionate relationship of some kind, because we start with the Devil, significant and profound imbalance, along with the Lovers, which can represent a very passionate, connective relationship, sometimes a soulmate relationship. Looks like it's very turbulent though, because the Devil represents it can represent addiction, vices, strong temptations. Energetically, it represents profound imbalance, the scales kind of really being out of whack, energy going up and down, too much attention and detail in one area to the detriment and exclusion of others. Conventional addictions, unhealthy relationships, too much power and control, neediness, obsessiveness, etc. The scales being out of whack. And with the lovers typically represents needing to make a significant choice about a relationship. A significant relationship. Again, it could be a love romance relationship. It could be with more than one person, because I'm feeling too, for some of you, what's kind of out of balance and what it looks like you may be leaving behind or considering leaving behind is an actual group of people. This could be a circle of friends. It could be an organization you belong to. It could be a church, an organization you belong to, even a work environment, I suppose. It feels like something that's been there for quite some time. It could be, you know, even a family system, because your overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles, which can speak to family home, family business, family money, family estate. Could be that you may be considering leaving a family business or family home or property of some kind, or just walking away from it, period, because there's too much up and down energy. It's too unhealthy. I'm getting a wide variety of stories here. So for some of you, there's a lot of, there's an unhealthy relationship and attachment to something in your life. Now that something could be one specific person, one specific relationship, or you're battling temptations or addictions within that relationship, or the person you're in the relationship is you know, battling these things. It's just an unhealthy, imbalanced relationship. For some of you, it could be a circle of friends that you belong to or that you've had for quite some time. It could be an organization you belong to, or even a church or spiritual kind of group that you belong to. Some of you, it could be even walking away from a family matter or family situation as well, because of the imbalance and the unhealthiness of it. Your overall energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Tens representing completion and cycles ending as well, coming full circle. Pentacles can represent family money, family business, family estate. It was traditionally considered the inheritance card. It speaks of the long, slow accumulation of things which have weight and history and time behind them. You know, like a long-term job or career path, a family home that's been in the family for a long time, or a family business, or a long-term relationship or marriage of some kind, or a property that you've had for a long time. So the overall energy is a completion, or perhaps something coming to an end, or the culmination or fulfillment, the end cycle of something which has been there for quite a long time. And I feel like you're looking at it and you're kind of seeing the imbalance, and you're trying to make up your mind as to whether or not you're going to stay or just kind of leave it behind, walk away from it, regardless of what it actually is. Because as I always say with general readings, the details and specifics will vary depending on who's watching it, but the energy fundamentally remains the same. It feels like something that's been in your life for quite some time, whether it's one single relationship, a relationship within a group of people or organization, or even property or a family matter or section of the family of some kind. It's just, you're looking at what you've put into it, you're looking at what you've invested, you're looking at what you have as a result of it, and wondering if it's worth continuing to invest in or continuing to stay in, whether that's actual money investment in property or something of that sort, or a project, or whether it's just investment into a relationship with a person or a group of people or a project of some kind, which we have with the Three of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is reflection and assessment, motives. That's what the number 7 can represent. Pentacles is earth energy, and in the tarot, this energy usually manifests in the earthly, tangible, see, touch, feel area of our life, our day-to-day life, money, property, assets, job, etc. But even in relationships, this can represent, again, whatever area of your life this is representing, whatever this relationship or this thing is that you're is unhealthy and you're considering leaving behind, even though it's been there for a long time. The Seven of Pentacles is about reflecting on it, assessing it, looking at what you have. It's harvest time. She's looking at what her efforts have gleaned her. Did she get what she expected to get? Does she feel like her efforts and her investment has been justified? Is the harvest good? Should she continue and try and make changes? Should she, you know, take what she can and leave? Should she just walk away and start a different crop somewhere else? And it's crowned by the Three of Cups, which is traditionally a card of kinship, sisterhood, brotherhood, best friends, enjoying yourself with those best friends, sisterhood, brotherhood. Strong social theme to this card as well. It can represent being out, having a good time, you know, with people you really like being with. It can also represent, you know, community, your larger community as well. Could be that perhaps you're involved, some of you may be involved with a group of people or a group of friends that just really aren't good for you. Perhaps being with this group of people or within this organization or even in this relationship, you know, maybe there's too much partying going on. Maybe there's too much tendency with indulging in vices or addictions of some kind. It could be that for some of you. For others of you, it could just be looking at this group of people or organization, or, you know, that you're spending time with and asking yourself, you know, is this really good for me? Do I really need to continue in this? Again, for some of you, it might be family related. For others, it may be a job or career path, a group of friends, or one single relationship. For some of you, this Three of Cups and Seven of Pentacles could be that somehow your community, or perhaps a close community or close circle of friends, could be helping you maybe take a look at it and giving you some different perspectives and advice and guidance as well. Because it looks like there's a decision that needs to be made about something that you've been putting into for quite some time. Now, around the middle of the month or so, time being somewhat fluid, as I always say, I'm recording these at the end of December. So this may be ongoing already for some of you. And actually, whatever it is, it feels like it has weight and history and time behind it anyway. It's just kind of coming to a head in January 2018. So the Sun and the World is actually a great combination of cards, two major arcana cards. The Sun represents an alleviation of an uplifting of energy, loosening up of restrictive energies. For example, if finances have been tight, when the Sun comes out, it represents a loosening up of that. I always feel like breathing a big sigh of relief when the Sun comes out because of that uplifting of energy, darkness into light, winter into spring, sickness into healing. There's also a strong theme of, you know, of fun and socializing and just being out too, maybe in some warm, sunny places. It could be that in trying to get away and get your head clear and maybe make a better decision about this, and maybe needing a break. Maybe you're taking off with some friends or going away for a while with some friends. But it looks like around the middle of the month or the third week of the month, there's this uplifting of energy. And it could be that you're making a decision to kind of separate yourself from whatever this is as well. And that automatically relieves a lot of the pressure. Because the Sun is paired with the World card, which is a card of completion. Being done, reaching the top of the mountain. It's the last card in the tarot. We begin, the first card in the tarot is the Fool. He has 0 at the top of his card. And everything after that, all the cards after that are about the Fool's journey, i.e. our journey through life and everything that we learn, growing, maturing, evolving, until we get to the last card in the tarot, the World, which is completion. Having gone through all of that, we've reached the top of the mountain, we're done. We're taking a minute to pause, reflect back, and also consider the possibilities and potential of what lies ahead, and feeling pretty good about it as well. So a beautiful energy. It's as if there is, for a lot of you, this complete separation maybe around the middle of the month. Maybe you make up your mind to detach from this person, this group of people, this situation, whatever it is. Or maybe you just decide to, maybe the decision isn't quite made yet, but you're physically separating yourself. Maybe you're just leaving for a while to just, you know, get your head straight, get away from the pressure. But it feels more like a completion, like you're actually walking away from something. And I feel what I'm hearing is once and for all. It's like maybe you've tried to do it before, but here is where you're actually going to make that separation. Very powerful, beautiful energy. And it's like the energy uplifts right away. It's like the tension and pressure and stuff, it goes away or lessens significantly right away as soon as there's this separation. So that's always really nice to see. Looks like major profound changes. I mean, yeah, 6 of your let's see, 4, 8, 9 cards. 6 out of 9 cards are major arcana cards, Libra. So January is a big month for you. We end the month with Temperance and the 4 of Swords, which I like. Temperance is balance. It's being grounded. It's being in the center. It's finally reaching that place where it doesn't matter what's going on the outside anymore. You know who you are. You know where you're going. You're centered. You're grounded. You're not wavering. You're right there. You're completely grounded in knowing who you are, where you are, what you are about, what you believe in, and it's kind of like being in the middle of a seesaw or teeter-totter. When you're on the outside end, you're at the mercy of everything, the elements, the weather, other people, situations, opinions. But when you're in the middle, when you're centered, when you're grounded, when you know who you are, what you are about, where you're going, it doesn't really matter what's going on the outside. It may shake you a little bit, but you don't lose your balance because you're grounded, you're centered. That's what Temperance is about. It's about being in the middle, holding opposite extremes in unison and harmony. Lovely, beautiful energy. And it's clarified and accompanied by the 4 of Swords, which is a card of rest, respite, peace, restoration. It can also be a card that represents feeling kind of tired, worn out, exhausted, and needing to take some time off, which it looks like you may be doing, because even though the last half of the month is this just lovely, gorgeous, beautiful energy, the energy uplifting, it's like, okay, I'm tired, I'm worn out. It really took a lot out of you. So there's a sense of kind of withdrawing, getting balanced, getting grounded, getting your perspective back again, and just relaxing. Lovely, powerful, impactful month. Be interesting to see how this particular one resonates for those of you out there. I am getting this strong feeling about a group of people that you're considering disengaging from, whether it's an organization, a circle of friends, etc., because it's just not good for you. So of course, any feedback is always welcome if you feel like sharing. So Libra, that pretty much wraps up your January 2018 general readings. I hope it has been helpful for you, that it's brought you some insight and clarity. Do write in some feedback if you feel like it, either on the YouTube channel comments or to my email. Again, if any of you are interested in any personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on that About button for more information and my contact details. You can also find those contact details attached to the description of all the videos I post. Feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. For quick answers to a quick question or two, you can also find me on the smartphone app Instantgo 24/7. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the January 2018 mid-month readings, Libra. Until then, as always, I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life as we transition out of the old year and into a beautiful and blessed new year. Take care, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.